Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and it's time for the On the Horizon November Solicits, baby! This video is sponsored by Beautiful Halo. Go ahead and check out all their sweet merchandise. They're officially licensed Marvel and DC product, and every time that you buy something with my special code, or just go through my link, which you'll find in the bottom, the description box, you will find all sorts of really cool merchandise there, mostly shirts and hats and sweaters and hoodies and stuff like that. Wintertime's coming. Winter is coming. And you need Marvel and DC merch to keep you warm through those long, cold nights. And you will get my discount, and I will get a very nice little portion of funds that will help to support the channel and make sure that my wife doesn't finally pull the plug on this channel. I gotta show that it's profitable. Anyway, guys, so Beautiful Halo, check out their merchandise, all sorts of good stuff. Thank you, and let's get going. So, look at what we got here. We got previews, magazines. Let's start with the DC stuff, yeah? So, bang, shaka boom. We've got, let's crack this puppy open. Batman White Knight presents Von Freeze, Sean Murphy, Klaus Janson. That's all you need. There's nothing else on the face of this planet you need to know. It is going to be a one-shot, 56 pages, and it's going to be $5.99 US. Dude, that is freaking awesome. Okay, the Dollhouse family. Now, this is interesting. This is going to be DC's Black Label. Okay, we got Joe Hill presenting this stuff. Mike Carey and written by Mike Carey, and backup story written by Joe Hill with art by Peter Gross and Vince Locke. Dude, this looks like it's gonna be awesome. Dan McDade doing the backup story. Listen, my peeps. This is basically a story about this little girl named Alice who gets gifted a dollhouse for her whatever, and she finds that, you know, by spending so much time with it and falling in love with it, she can actually go inside of the freaking dollhouse. And by going inside the dollhouse, she of course meets all sorts of cool new friends and a black room that makes her promises that since her family fights a lot, well, there's an offer, and it looks like it's going to be a really amazing book that I can't wait to sink my teeth into. We've got Far Sector by N.K. Jemisin. She's I think it's a she. Anyway, whoever it is, that's what you have when you don't have a real name there. N.K. is not a freaking name, okay? Anyway, Jemisin is a sci-fi writer, and this is the first time that they're coming to comics. And Jamal Campbell, well, we know Jamal, he's from the Naomi comics. This is DC's Young Animals. So I don't know how interested I am in Far Sector #1, but we'll see what's up. It's another new Green Lantern character with a big pompadour haircut, French model, whatever. Genlock, don't know anything about this. Right now it's not catching my attention, but it is in issue #1. I will probably get it and let the comic book itself speak for me, or for it. Facsimile cover, one of the most famous freaking covers on the face of the planet, my peeps. I got some giant page. These are all we're going to see those a little bit later on. After Grant Morrison's, Green Lantern run comes to an end, after issue 12, he picks it back up with Green Lantern Black Stars, issue #1. Grant Morrison, Zermanico. Covered by Liam Sharp, even though Sharp isn't actually doing the comics like he's been doing the previous, the Green Lanterns, Beware My Power. So this is cool. The natural continuation where there is no Green Lantern Corps and they all serve, the Black Stars. So Hal Jordan as a Black Star again, which we've already seen in his run, but that's cool, man. So this was apparently always his plan, always Morrison's plan. That's cool, man. I'm down with it. Also down with He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse, Tim Seeley. Hello. So anyway, this is basically going to be a whole bunch of ragtag He-Mans trying to take down He-Man Prime, or He-Man whatever, super powerful one. And apparently Skeletor, pre-Skeletor, is the guy who's supposed to be able to give the best shot at stopping this monster. John Constantine Hellblazer, baby, I got nothing else but positive things to say about a John Constantine. Hey bloke, what's going on? Got a cigarette for me? If not, I'll curse your soul. Anyway, yeah, so I'm down. I am down with that, man. I'm so down with this. Spoilers, the infected King Shazam and the infected Scarab. This is the Blue Beetle infected. And yeah, you better believe I'm getting these. Holy crap. Go and check out the current Batman Superman story that's out right now. Issue number 1 just dropped this week as I'm doing this. So anyway, yeah, Legion of Superheroes. I have spoken my piece on Legion of Superheroes in the Superman comic book. The Question, The Deaths of Vic Sage, number 1, Black Label by Jeff Lemire. You couldn't stop me from reading this comic book. You could try, you would get hurt in the process. A bunch of Dark Multiverse books, the Blackest Night, the Infinite Crisis. Cool. I'll check out these little what ifs. Trade paperbacks time. Diana, Princess of the Amazons, where there's a 11-year-old Diana and a little girl who is the descendant of Helen of Troy, who is destined to start more wars. And Wonder Woman's there. Oh, God, I can't wait to see that. Green Lantern Legacy, I'm down. We got Wonder Woman Warbringer. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Diana of the Amazons is just a young Wonder Woman doing her thing. This is the one where they wind up meeting up with Alia. Is that the name? Yeah, Alia is a Warbringer, a direct descendant of infamous Helen of Troy. Okay, sorry. And this is Louise Simonson doing the adaptation from Leia Barduga. So I think we saw this novel, and now it's going to be a graphic novel. So I'm down with that. Batman 83, I think this is the penultimate issue, isn't it? For Tom King's Batman run. And that's, I gotta admit, that's a really cool picture. I like that. Natural progression. Oh my God, the freaking variant cover is beautiful. Okay, let's go on. We got Batman Beyond number 38. We got Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul. The issue number 1 is going to drop next week, meaning tomorrow when this video drops for you. Oh, we got a couple other things here. We got Batman Last Night on Earth is finally going to drop. Like, we got to wait 2 more months for the final issue? What the hell? The first 2 issues dropped so quick. The final issue? Whatever, man. Batman's Grave number 2, Warren Ellis doing this. Hello. Birds of Prey number 2, Brian Azzarello. Detective Comics by Peter Tomasi. Event Leviathan is finally going to end. Let's hope that it was worth it. Flash number 83. Let's see if we're going to give Brian Michael Bendis that apology that he promised that we would be giving him. Joshua Williamson and Rafa Sandoval doing the Flash. It looks like it's going to be brought back to 1 issue a month again, damn it. Scott Lobdell doing Flash Forward. Issue number 3 is going to drop. Freedom Fighters number 11 of 12 by Venditti. Gotham City Monsters by Steve Orlando. He's also going to be doing we're going to see in a minute. Stefan Sajic doing Harleen, issue number 3. The first issue drops at the end of this month, I believe the 25th of this month of September. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, issue 3 by Jody Hauser. This is obviously going to be monthly then for this miniseries, a 6-issue miniseries. Issue 1 should drop tomorrow. Inferior 5, issue 3. It looks cool. This looks like Black Panther versus Starro, but it's actually going to be somebody else in this new thing that's, I don't know. Joker Harley Quinn's Criminal Sanity, issue number 2. Nice. Cami Garcia, Justice League. Lois Lane, issue 5. I really like this series. I know a lot of people don't. Oh well, I like politics in my comics. Looney Tunes, dumbest of, the Mad Magazine. Martian Manhunter, yeah. Metal Men, Dan Didio, I don't know that I'm interested. I'll get issue 1, and everything else will depend on that. RWBY, can't remember what this stands for, but Marguerite Bennett from, not Catwoman fame, Mirka Andolfo is currently drawing for Catwoman. She just did Unnatural recently, wrote and drew for it. Marguerite Bennett is from Batwoman. So awesome. Supergirl Annual number 2, Robert Venditti. Is it bad that I'm so incredibly turned on by this? I'm a weird guy. Superman's Pal, Jimmy, and Wonder Woman 83. Looks like Steve Orlando is going to jump on with this issue. And meanwhile, the actual run that's currently done by G. Willow Wilson is not going to be finished by her. Instead, Steve Orlando is going to be doing it. Man, all I can say is I am positive she couldn't stand the anger that was going on by people. I don't even know what else to say. I was angry about some of the things there too, Atlantiadis, but whatever, that's my right. I don't think I was rude to her at all. But yeah, anyway, she's not even going to finish her arc. Wow. Basket Full of Heads. I talked about this from Joe Hill. This looks like it's going to be fun. More DC Black Label. So it's obviously going to be monthly. Books of Magic, House of Whispers, The Dreaming, both issue number 15s. We've got Lucifer 14, The Last God number 2. I think I talked about The Last God issue number 1 of the previous On the Horizons. Anyway, Dial H for Hero, Wonder Twins, awesome book. Some more Young Animal stuff. Collapser, Doom Patrol, all stuff I don't like, except for Wonder Twins. I love it. Justice League number 10, sure, okay, Naomi's going to join. I guess that's what the big thing was, why she appeared at the end of Action Comics. Dollar Comics coming out in November. Blackest Night issue number 1, boom. Infinite Crisis number 1. Can they do all of the Infinite Crisis books? Issue number 1. Guys, here's your chance if you didn't read this. Flashpoint number 1. This was not supposed to turn into the DC... not Rebirth, the New 52. It was not supposed to do that, but DC decided, hey, you know what we should do? Damn it. Anyway, Flashpoint number 1 was still amazing. All 3 of these books are amazing. Jeff Johns. Also some Brian Azzarello with Luther, issue number 1 down here. Yeah, I'm down for all of these. Batman Universe number 5, Superman Up in the Sky, Titans Burning Rage, Wonder Woman Come Back to Me, the Walmart comics continue. I understand the reason for them, I just don't have to support them. Anyway, a whole bunch of facsimile covers here. No, these are trade paperbacks, sorry. Blackest Night Saga, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, He-Man, Masters of the Universe Omnibus, I always love the omnibuses. Hellblazer, Volume 1, Original Sins, Absolute Swamp Thing. I might wind up getting Volume 1 and Volume 2 of this because I don't have any of my Swamp Things anymore, obviously. Aquaman, The Unspoken Water by Kelly Sue DeConnick. Loves it. Love it. Absolutely love what she's doing. Batgirl, Batman, Detective Comics. Let's see, did I miss something? Yes, I did. Black Orchid, Black Hawk, Blood and Iron by Shaken. Shaken Bacon, baby. Dial H for Heroes, the Joshua Middleton DC poster portfolio. We've got Female Furies, The Green Lantern, more. Actually, excuse me, this is Jeff Johns, the Rebirth Deluxe Edition stuff. So, yeah. Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey, Hawkman, Injustice 2, Justice League. We've got Mr. Miracle, like old stuff, Steve Englehart and Michael Golden on it. Famous First Editions, New Fun, issue number 1. Okay, very first time. The very first DC comic is reprinted for the first time. So Fun, the big magazine. This is the first DC comic. I think everybody's going to need to get this. And that's just real talk, my peeps. When this comes out, go out and buy it. It's only going to be $20 for 48 pages. Never mind. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I won't be paying $20 for that. That's for damn sure. Plus, it's more in Canada. Pearl, Promethea. We've got Super Friends, Supergirl, Superman, Batman, Omnibus, Swamp Thing, Teen Titans, Deathstroke, Wonder Woman, The War of the Gods. This is interesting. Watchmen Companion hardcover. This is going to feature I didn't even know this existed, the Watchmen role-playing game, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including the portfolios, the secret origins for a lot of these guys. Yeah, I am so down with this. This is $40, 272 pages. I'm probably going to wind up getting this. And I think I might run a campaign because that's freaking awesome. All these other books that are out here, a bunch of toys. This is awesome. The Huntress playing guitar. Looks like she's playing bass. Am I wrong? Let me count the strings. Nope, that's a regular guitar. Or it's a 6-string bass. But anyway, Batman, that's awesome. That is cool. The Red Sun. What do you call it? These guys. Always a Harley Quinn. This is sick. Love this, of course. We always love these things, right? And just a whole bunch of perfect holiday gifts things. And the shirt. And look at that. It's the Far Sector from Young Animals again. Okay, so now we're going to move over to our Marvel books. But first, don't forget, Beautiful Halo because they give me money. Every time that you guys buy something, I get a kickback for something that you buy. So if you buy, let's say, 3 things on one order, I get 3 kickbacks, and you still get those awesome discounts. Just take a look at the page, take a quick gander at those prices. They've also got discounted stuff all the time. Dude, I'm just saying, beautiful Halo. They kind of kick some booty, and they will put some licensed merchandise names on your back or your head, or wherever you want to put it. Maybe you want to wear the stuff on your feet. Who am I to judge? Anyway, all sorts of good stuff. Let's get back to the comic books. Okay, so crack the puppy open. I can't wait to read this. This just looks beautiful. Kelly Thompson, Chris Bacalo doing Bow to the King. Bow down to the king. Is that making you sick? Because it's making me sick. Okay. Anyway, the Deadpool, that looks freaking great. That looks beautiful. Okay. Hickman, Brissman, Rice. 2 writers, 1 artist. New Mutants issue number 1. There's a little preview pages. Guys, I got the opportunity to talk to Ed Brisson at Fan Expo Canada just a couple weekends ago, and he told me that Hickman's only going to be on the first 6 issues or so of this, and they clashed. Professionally, but they clash. Their writing styles are so ridiculously different, according to Brisson. But like, he loves Hickman, it's good stuff, but yeah, they really bumped heads a lot on this one, again, professionally. Anyway, nonetheless, it's only going to be for the first 6 issues, and then it's just going to be all Brisson. So it's going to be a huge setup, and then a whole bunch of kicking of the butt. And I got to say, Rice, I got no Reese. I say Rice unless I meet him and he tells me otherwise. So anyway, yeah, this is beautiful. Look at the way the Corsair. Look at the way the Corsair is drawn. He's outlined over here, clearly outlined. If he's the one who's doing the major talking here, which it looks like he is, outlining the main character who's talking is a freaking great idea. I mean, all these characters in some ways look like they're being outlined in some way. I mean, that's just gorgeous. I love this art. It's not about, there's going to be a bunch of people saying, well, it doesn't look that detailed. It's not about that. It's about what you see, but you don't notice. Love this. I really do. Looking forward to seeing this. Oh, big splash page, whole bunch of good stuff here. 9 covers, 8 variant covers. Your mama. How about that? There, I found something I don't like about the book. X-Force, Benjamin Percy, who wrote a bunch of the Rebirth stuff for DC. It looks like for at least DC and Marvel, he's very new to the comic book world, only the past, 3-4 years, whatever. Here's the thing about it. He also did the Wolverine. Oh, that was weird. Wolverine Long Night. Yeah, which wasn't great. I dropped it, but that's also not his fault because he's just doing an adaptation of it. So, is what it is. Anyway, I'm looking forward to at least reading the first issue of this. If the first issue grabs me, cool, I'm down. And bang, there you go. Quentin Quire's in this, so I'm going to have a hard time not liking this, I imagine, as long as he's done right. Now we're going to talk about Brian Edward Hill and Simon Kudransky doing Fallen Angels 1 and 2. There is nobody who's not going to read this, so shh. Plus, it looks like Psylocke. Yes, that's Psylocke. Looks like that whole thing that they did about separating her from Quanon didn't mean anything, did it? Nope, didn't think so. So anyway, X-Men number 2, which is going to be Hickman, only Hickman going on with this. Excalibur 2, Teenie Howard, Marcus Toe. Happy to see Marcus Toe doing something cool in Marvel. Teenie Howard, we already know that she's amazing. And I just want to point out, let's see, who did this cover by Mahmoud Asrar. Dude, good job on the boobs. Good job on the. I'm looking at this. I'm like, damn, I got it back. Usually, we're always looking at Rogue's booty, right? In this particular case, no, we're good. Anyway, sorry. Don't judge me. Don't make this awkward. So, Marauders issue number 2. I don't know why they're not just calling this the Hellfire Club, since everything about this is the freaking Hellfire Club. But whatever. It's Jerry Duggan and Matty O'Lally. Annihilation, Scourge, December's big event. This is the opening salvo for the big event coming up. Matthew Rosenberg is going to be doing this. I got to find out more about what's actually happening with this. Basically, it's going to be Nova putting together a team that's going to go out and try and kick some booty and take some names. Apparently, if I'm right on this, from what Donny Cates said, everything space has to go through Kate's. So it'd be interesting to see who's doing all of this and what's going on with that. Speaking of Kate's, Speak of the Devil and Carnage Appears. Absolute Carnage 5 of 5. It's going to end after 2 months. So a nice, quick, that was an interesting sound. A nice, quick sound, whatever. A nice, quick event, and then boom, we're done with it. I like that. So hitting hard. Absolute Carnage Weapon Plus issue number 1. I don't know how excited I am for that, but okay. Absolute Carnage Captain Marvel. I'll check that out. It's not Kelly Thompson, but I'll still check it out. Out of the Ashes, Absolute Carnage. There's an all-new ongoing series, Scream, Curse of Carnage. Issue 1 is going to be out in November, and it should be awesome. Clay McLeod Chapman is running it. He's the one who's been doing all those little mini pages. Chris Mooneyham also doing those little mini pages, the one-page issues, and those red-tinged Carnage dressing covers. They have the one page of what's going on, before the Absolute Carnage happens. So that's cool. He's going to be continuing with Scream, Curse of Carnage. I am so looking forward to that. The Venom stuff. Here's a checklist of the 2099. This is just such great, whoever thought up this idea is a freaking genius and should definitely get a pat on the back at the very least, because 80 years ago Marvel started. 80 years from now it'll be 2099. Damn it, that you couldn't have asked for that to be better. That is just freaking perfect. Anyway, bang, right here. This is a checklist of all the books that are going to involve 2099, and I am looking forward to all of them. And there's going to be a whole bunch of pages here featuring them. Amazing Spider-Man is going to feature it. There's all this good stuff here. We're actually going to, here's the 2099 Alpha with this big team, including Doom 2099, Conan 2099. This is actually Conan, probably going to be a one-shot. It is 40-page one-shot. All of these, I think, are just going to be one-shots. Hopefully there's an interconnecting story. I'll be infuriated if there's not. But Duggan is going to be doing this. Spencer is going to be doing 2099 Alpha. Conan goes to the far-fetched future. Becomes, out there. Punisher 2099 by Lonnie Nadler, Zach Thompson, Matt Hork. Fantastic Four 2099, issue number 1. This is The Future Belongs to Doom. Carla Pacheco and Steve Cummings. This could be fun because we should be seeing 2099 version of Doom in here also. Deadpool number 1, Kelly Thompson, Chris Bacalo. Love these guys. Can't wait to see what they're going to do, what kind of magic they're going to portray here. Morbius, the Living Vampire, or is he something more? Vita Ayala. Vita did the Prisoner X, which was the one part of the Age of X-Men books that I actually read them all and I loved them. So that says a lot about the stock that I'm putting in Vita Ayala. So she's going to be getting this 32 pages for this first issue, but she's going to be getting this ongoing series. It looks like it's ongoing. Yep, it even says it right there, all new ongoing series featuring Morbius. Awesome. Let's see what's up. This should be the 3rd volume of his book. Yondu, I really love this version of Yondu, the year 3000 version, but I'm not a fan of this one except in the movies. When they do it in the comic books, it usually sucks. But Lonnie Nadler is going to be doing this, and Zach Thompson with John McCrea on art. So maybe 2 heads are better than 1. Punisher, Soviet from the Max comics. I mean, it's cool they're bringing back the Max comics, but unless they're going to get, oh my God, they're going to get Warren Ellis on it. So I'm so totally down for this book. Forget about it. Marvel Tales will feature Doctor Strange with some of his big stories. Spider-Man issue 3 of 5 with J.J. Abrams. And it turns out Henry Abrams is his son. I didn't know that. Sarah Bichelli. So nepotism at its absolute finest. Jeez. What do you call it? What do you call the Abrams privilege? Anyway, so Amazing Mary Jane issue number 2, where she's realizing that Knucklehead Mysterio is actually the reason why she got picked for stuff, whatever. Marvel Spider-Man Velocity 4 of 5 from the Gamerverse. Look, I like Ryan North. In fact, I really like him a lot. Pere Perez, is a phenomenal artist. Unfortunately, I'm just not interested in a freaking Spider-Verse book. I have 0 interest whatsoever, so probably not going to get it. I might get issue 1, but who knows. Ghost Spider, issue number 4. Loves it. Miles Morales Spider-Man, who's not getting that. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, hello. Black Cat, issue number 6, hello. Black Cat Annual, issue number 1. Well, just the Black Cat Annual for 2019. That is awesome. She's going to be getting married. Turns out I'm actually the person under the mask because hell's to the yeah. Here's a problem. Spider-Man Venom, Double Trouble, issue number 1 of 4. Mariko Tamaki and Guri Hiru. It looks like a kid's book, and it's another one of those books where these two switch bodies. Oh boy, I love the bodies. Get the frick out of here. Ed Brisson doing Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider. I cannot wait. It's going to feature Johnny Blaze again. You can't not be in love with this. So I will be reading the hell out of these books. Doctor Doom is getting his own series. Christopher Cantwell, Salvatore LaRocca, definitely getting on that. We got Scioli doing the redesigns basically for Grand Design. Future Foundation, sure. Invisible Woman, cool. Fantastic Four, Son Isaacs is on it, and I really love Isaacs' art, so we'll see. Dan Slott. Yeah. Fantastic Four Negative Zone. Ryan North is going to be doing this, so hopefully it's going to be good. I'm going to be checking it out. What the frick happened to the Thing's face and body? Hauser and Mooney on Web of Black Widow. Yeah, no, wait for it more. Immortal Hulk. It looks like Joe Fixit as Dr. Bruce Banner is going to be starting a war, monsters against the humans. I cannot wait. It looks like they're taking over Shadow Base. They're going directly after Roxanne, and that is in fact Dario Agger. Wow, I cannot wait to see this. Ewing and Bennett, God bless you people. Jason Aaron and Dale Keown, the creator of Pitt and oft-time contributor with under Peter David to the Incredible Hulk. Dude, Star Brand original Hulk, the Star Brand, who is the Hulk with the Star Brand on his chest from the Quasar comic books way back in the day, and even before that, the New Universe Star Brand, the character, by Jim Shooter. All that good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we're going to switch right back over to Ed McGuinness doing all the work in the next one where Star Brand Reborn Part 1, Riot in the Space Prison. Yeah, I'm down. All sorts of Thor stuff, Loki, Punisher, Kill Crew, so the wrap-up, tie-ups of the War of the Realms. God Butcher is back. We've been seeing that for a while now. Valkyrie, Jane Foster, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Jim Zub is only going to be on this until about issue 20, I think it is. Once he's really just on board to help Slott catch up. To do, I mean, Slott's by himself. He's a fantastic writer with a lot of stuff under his belt, but apparently he has a lot of things that he's got to do right now, whatever. So Zub is really just there to make sure that the book gets stays on schedule until December, and then I believe it's January when the year turns 2020, and that's when Iron Man 2020 comes out. And then Jim Zub is leaving to go back and start doing all of his stuff. We got some of his stuff in here. Savage Avengers, beautiful. I love the way that Captain Marvel looks in this book, and I trust the hell out of Kelly Thompson, so I am so down with this sickness right here, my peeps. Invaders, hello. Marvel, History of the Marvel Universe, loving it. I hope this comic book gets a lot better. Check out my review that I just did this week. Wasn't great. Old Man Quill, I can't. It's too boring. Sorry, too crazy. Boring is a bad word for it, but it's a little bit too crazy for me. Agents of Atlas 4 of 5. Hate that it's only 5 issues, but whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket, he's getting close to dying, and it's Donny Cates writing it. You know Donny will kill that little... You know what? Rocket Raccoon looks enough like a dog. He'll kill him. Swordmaster, Arrow, they're still continuing. I love these books. Please don't stop. Whoa, Swordmaster's got to go up against Baron Mordo. God, I can't wait. Facsimile covers technically the first full appearance of Gambit. There was an annual that he was in where he was in the shadows. Technically that counts too, but facsimile of Uncanny X-Men 266 for the first full appearance of Gambit. Tomb of Dracula issue number 10 facsimile. First appearance of Blade. Yeah, that's what Blade looked like before the leather and Wesley Snipes stuff. Strike Force, it's basically going to be the Strike Force team against a possessed Doctor Doom. In other words, everybody's going to die. Sorry. Black Panther, just not doing it for me. Black Panther and Agents of Wakanda, however, there we go, Jim Zub. This is the main book that he's going to be doing for Marvel right now. This is when this comes out. It's going to be 32 pages. This is issue number 3, right? So guess what? Issue number 3 is a jumping on point. I just talked to him in Fan Expo. Every single odd book that he does for Agents of Wakanda, so issue 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, all of those will be jumping on points. They'll be brand new story arc parts. Issue number 1 will of course end with a huge cliffhanger, and issue number 2 is going to wrap everything up with all the action and finish that particular storyline. So every single arc is 2 issues. Dude, I am so in love with this book. It's a book where you can literally just pick up any old issue, jump on and start reading, and you got it. I love that. Love that. Love that. Jim Zub is a freaking genius for coming up with that. I talked with him about, what was going on, this story, how he learned how to do that. Very interesting. I'll talk about it when I actually start reviewing that book. Make sure you grab this book, my peeps. Like, this is promising to be an amazing book where they keep on, every 2 issues, they switch out 2 members of a team. It's always going to be Okoye and T'Challa, but they're going to switch out like 2 new members of the Agents of Atlas that'll be joining them. So it could be Gorilla Man, it could be Brew, it could be Mockingbird at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Runaways issue number 27, Justice is Served. I'm imagining this new character is Justice. We just saw the appearance of this character, Justice. Where is my book? Do I have my book available? I have my book close enough. Issue number 24 is the first appearance of this character, Justice. I explained that in my review. Here's your second chance to go and get it before, the scalpers go and grab it. But anyway, this character, Justice, is apparently a brand new character, and bang. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl issue number 50 is the final issue. That breaks my heart, but, it was a hard book to read. But Ryan North made this the hardest working book in comics, man. He kicked all these guys, they kicked some butt in this. Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky, issue 13. New story arc is, this is Through Hell is the next story arc, part 3, which means that issue number 11 is going to be part 1 of Through Hell, which, is going to be a new story arc, and it's awesome. Definitely all of it's awesome. Magnificent Miss Marvel issue number 9. Saladin Ahmed. She's kissing her boyfriend. What's up with that? Haram. Gwenpool Strikes Back 4 or 5. I like that. I like the first issue at least. Ironheart. Roy Thomas doing Savage Sword of Conan with Alan Davis. I mean, like the original Conan writer for the Marvel world. Loves it. Conan the Barbarian, Jason Aaron, Muhammad Asrar, amazing people, have Conan fighting against Crom. Oh, God, that is just amazing. More Age of Conan with Valeria, Target Vader, and Star Wars. Whole bunch of Star Wars stuff here that I just don't read, sorry. Star Wars 74 and 75, Greg Pak and Phil Noto, formerly of the Daredevil book under Charles Soule, who I met, and he's kind of cool. Star Wars Fallen Order, Dark Temple, Star Wars Dr. Aphra. Let's see, we've got all the Young Guns here. We've got the Marvel Action by IDW books, which look cool. This is an awesome Iceman for $200. Suggested manufacturer's retail price. That looks really awesome. These guys look pretty cool. This is an awesome size poster thing that I'm hoping they're going to start putting out pretty soon. This is going to be the hardcover, though. This is going to come out of all 12 of these books. House of X, Powers of 10. Probably worth getting. This is going to go to hardcover too. I don't know why, but whatever. Captain America Winter Soldier. Postcard book by Black Widow. That's funny. Marvel 25th Anniversary hardcover. Amazing Spider-Man by Straczynski. We've got X-Force by Remender. Power Pack by Simonson. Louise Simonson, that is. The Children of the Atom box set and slipcase and a bunch of other stuff they already offered, but Children of Atom is finally here. Dazzler, the first volume, hardcover. That's awesome. First issue of Dazzler was the first book that went to direct market comic book stores, and that's exclusively, and not to newsstands and stuff like that, the spinner racks. Marvel Visionaries, John Romita is coming up. Marvel Visionaries, Chris Claremont is coming up. Thanos Zero Sanctuary trade paperback. A lot of people didn't read this, and you should, because this is the first time that Star-Lord got nerfed big time and became the current version of Star-Lord. And we saw a bunch of different powers by Thanos. This was a very, very interesting book. Teenie Howard did this, man. This was back in the day, baby. Back in the day. Wait, I'm right? This is the stuff from back in the day, isn't it? Isn't it? Are you going to tell me the year? Thanos is dead. The Man-Titan has been executed by deadliest assassins in the world. Blah, 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 blah. Thanos is Titan. I'm pretty sure that's the one that this is. Zero Sanctuary. Unless I got the name wrong. No, I 100% got this wrong. 100% got this wrong. Sorry. I dropped this book because I didn't like it. Completely different from... What was the one from back in the day where Star-Lord dropped... You know what? If you guys know, comments below, please. Professor Bill made a mistake. It happens. Anyway, yeah, Thanos 2019 was not happy with this. Was not happy. It's currently running right now. I'm sure you can find all that stuff in the dollar bin, man. Not a lot of people like that. Sorry. Facts is facts, my peeps. Facts is facts. Okay, Marvel Monograph, Art of Ed McGuinness trade paperback. That's cool. All sorts of good stuff coming out. All sorts of good stuff. The Champions books, which is ending with issue number 12. And this is one of those books that Marvel determined that because of the number of downloads off of illegal sites, this is the reason why the book is being canceled. There were not enough sales, although there was definitely a demand for this book. I'm telling you, there are all sorts of people out there, comics gators especially, who will tell you why comic books are failing. Sorry, peeps. Y'all know. People are reading the comic books. The problem is they're not paying for the comic books. Too many people aren't paying for the comic books, and that's why books like this are being canceled. And yeah, that kind of news from Marvel, Jim Zub told me himself. It made him say that he doesn't ever want to write Champions again now. His wife told him, shut up, stop being stupid. She's a smart person. Stacy Zub is good people. But yeah, he was really bothered by that, and yeah, I can only feel that pain, because that sucks to know that your book is that amazing, but it's got to be canceled because people are stealing it. Damn it, dude. That's where all the comic books are going to go. The Dead Man Logan stuff is here. Scioli doing the grand design stuff for Fantastic Four trade paperback is going to be out. He's going to keep on going until he's finished with everything. Loves it. Taylor and Lashley and Juan Cabal doing the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a whole bunch of that good stuff. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The Ironheart stuff, Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur. I'm going to have to give my finger a little licky here. Guardians of the Galaxy, basically Donny Cates' world right here in space. Star Wars, more Star Wars, and Spirit Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Team Up, Avengers, X-Men Fallen Angels, trade paperback. This is the original one. This is awesome. I love, dude, y'all notice that Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur is in this, right? Sorry, you weren't able to see that very well, were you? Death's Head, Teenie Howard, currently running. Loki, Iron Man, The Invincible Origins, Summers and Winters, which is actually a whole Summers and Winter. That's a clever title, but it's just a reprint of a bunch of stuff like X-Men The Exterminated, Uncanny X-Men Annual 2019, and Merry X-Men Holiday Special. So yeah, I've read most of those. I don't need to get that. A whole bunch of good stuff here. X-Men Milestones, The Phalanx Covenant. That's cool. A bunch of stuff here. This is when the Cosmic Adventures, yes, new printing, when he got cosmically imbued powers. Executioner's Song. If they drop this price on the Epic Collection, I might grab that because that's cool. Right here, the Gatherer's Strike. I am down with that. I will always grab a Defender's book if I get at the end of all songs. Makes me cry, man. Makes me break. It just breaks my heart, dude. But I will get that if I can find that on the cheap someplace. A whole bunch of books out here. The Head Trips with MODOK, Squirrel Girl, hardest working book in comics, my peeps. And a whole bunch of other covers. They're talking about when the things go on sale. They're really pushing this book because it's probably going to be freaking awesome. And the 80th, yes, okay. And don't forget, guys, like I said, beautiful Halo. These guys help to keep me in diapers or, you know, whatever else I want to wear. Maybe it's women panties. Maybe it's Speedos. Maybe, you know, sometimes a banana hammock is a good thing. But the point is, you know, sometimes you got to smuggle bananas. But yeah, dude, go and check out Beautiful Halo. Just take a look, guys. Click on the link. It doesn't cost you anything. Click on the link and see what they got. If something tickles your fancy and the shipping prices aren't a killer for you, because I know that the regular prices won't be, they will deliver, and you get sweet merch licensed at a good discount, my discount, and you wind up giving a little bit of something to Comic Book University. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just the generosity of Beautiful Halo themselves. So Comic Book University, moi, gets hooked up. My wife is fended off just a little bit longer from saying, Bill, you know, the site isn't really making a lot of money, and this is taking a lot of time away from you. So, you know, maybe cut back and only do 10 comic books per week. Is that what you want? Is that what you guys want? Get a shirt, damn it. Get a shirt. Anyway, I'm not trying to hold a gun to your head. Anyway, so yeah, bang, there you go. Okay, so let's get talking about the new previews book as it was. And you can see that I've got all of these tagged here, so whenever I get to one of the new tags, by all means, guys, anybody who wants to, the first person I notice who has tagged every single one of these things, I will what do you call it, do your thing. I'll pin your tail to a donkey. No, I will pin your post, there we go, to the top of the comment section, so that people can just say, oh, I want to see the Boom comics, I want to see the Dynamite comics, I want to see the whatever. Don't forget to do the Marvel and DC. Don't forget to do the Marvel and DC. And heck, why not do the commercials also? Because, ding! All right, guys, let's get started on the previews. Okay, this is September 2019. This is coming up for November. Talking about all the comic books that are coming out in November. And, of course, we got the alternation stuff. Kiss zombies. Kiss zombies, because that's what we need in life. Kiss zombies. Oh, my God. That Vengeance of Vampirilla. How are you doing? My God, let me move this thing over. Wow, Pornhub. Here we go. Anyway, so like, you know, that's exactly what's up. You know, that's exactly what they're doing to you there. Okay, so we got some Doc Frankenstein stuff. Pre-order now. Doc Frankenstein, Prometheus. I don't know what all this stuff is. A whole bunch of good stuff here. So let's see a couple of these things. Soft covers, Batman stuff. Video Game Monthly, and probably try and take a little look at that because, you know, stuff. Game on. Game on. A lot of this stuff is... Oh, Usagi. Usagi got to meet Stan Sakai. What an absolutely wonderful person he is. Very humble, just basically a beautiful human being. If you guys aren't reading Ragnarok by Walter Simonson, then I don't know what's up with you, man. I don't know what's up with you. All sorts of really good stuff. Oh, here it is. Here's the key. If you want this book, the digital copy of this book, here is your free key and hopefully how to do it and all that good stuff there. By the way, this book in and of itself with the Marvel and DC previews books are going back to Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and you can buy them for regular cover price, and Carlos will be sure to tell you which one actually has, you know, stuff. And if you want, leave it with him, and next time that I see him, he'll say, hey, the guy wants you to sign this, the person wants you to sign this. I'll happily sign your freaking previews book for you, man. I got no issues with that. But here's the digital one. Of course, if you buy the digital copy, or if you buy the physical copy, you won't be able to use the digital. But I can't sign that one anyway, so whatever. Anyway, the previous catalog, all this good stuff here. Let's just go and bunch of pretty stuff here. Yeah, all the November stuff, but we already did all of the all of this stuff. We already did all this in the previous two on the horizon. So let's just get straight on to Image comic books. Mage Comics. No, it's Image. Image Comics. Let's start talking about Image Comics there, my peeps. So, we got Family Tree by Jeff Lemire. A bunch of preview pages for this. Looks pretty cool. Undiscovered Country #1 by Charles Soule and Scott Snyder. Wow, and Giuseppe Camuncoli doing it. Wow, Camuncoli did the art for Charles Soule when he did Vader, the 25 issues of Star Wars Darth Vader, which was actually volume 2. But you know, you get the gist, man. Wow, this is awesome. And Scott Snyder's going to jump on this too. Looking forward to it, man. Here's the previews for this sick-looking book. Yeah, Heart Attack, issue #1 by Sean Kittleson and Eric Zodzik. I did the best I could. Beautiful art, man, even though I can't pronounce the dude's name. Really beautiful art. This chick just whooped his ass. What you want to say now, fool? So, Philadelphia, that's messed up. I know some people in Philly will be pissed off of that. Rodney Barnes, I think that he's the guy who did the Falcon comic book not too long ago. Didn't do a great job on that. Hopefully Philadelphia does a lot better. Jason Sean Alexander does the art, and the art looks great. Hopefully the story is just as great. So we got Olympia #1 by Kurt Pires and Tony Pires. They're brothers, identical, and Mike Diotto. Alex Diotto. Jeez, that's weird. Alex Diotto and D. Cuniff. That one was easy. Doing the art for this book. So cool, man. Check it out. Check it out. Image Moonshine. By Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo. Brandon Thomas and Kerry Randolph and Emilio Lopez doing Excellence, Volume 1, Kill the Past. Kerry Randolph, who created the newest version of Ghost Rider, the car riding Ghost Rider. La Voz de Mayo, even though Mayo is apparently an acronym in this. Postal, Deliverance. Actually, this is, Brian Hill. Sweet. First trade. I'll probably have to get that. Section 0, because I talked about it with him when he graced me with his presence in the interview I did with him recently. Sharky the Bounty Hunter trade paperback. Cool. Die, the first volume trade paperback coming out. Chance by Providence. Descender. Image First, Scupendium, Maneaters, Middle West, Outpost 0, Sunstone Book, The Warning, The Realm, Redneck, Donny Cape, baby. We got Ascender, Analog, Battle Pugs 3, that's funny. Battle Pug issue #1 comes out on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 4th of September. Beauty #31, Coffin Bound 4, Chopra 2, Deadly Class, Dead Eyes, Criminal, Crowded, Farmhand, Gideon Falls, Death or Glory, Die, #9, Hit Girl Season 2, Lorez Risen, Manifest Destiny, Marked, Postal Deliverance 5, and Outer Darkness 12, Nomen Omen, that's funny, Oblivion Song, Pretty Deadly, The Rat, Pretty Violent, #4. That was a wicked book, man. Reaver, #5. I love that they keep on putting individual people on there. Sea of Stars. The conclusion. Issue 5 is the conclusion. No! Safe Sex, #3. Sonata, #6. Space Bandits 5. Spawn 303. I love that's going to continue. Issue #300 comes out tomorrow. Trees, 3 Fates, Unearth 5. Got some merch, sweet merch. Speaking of sweet merch, just remember beautiful Halo, my peeps. We got all this good stuff here. Dark Horse. We're into the Dark Horse stuff now. Dark Horse. All right, tag it. So we got the Elf Quest stuff. That looks fun. That looks very fun. Black Hammer is Jeff Lemire. Hazel and Cha-Cha Save Christmas from the Umbrella Academy. Oh, okay. Cool. More Black Hammer versus the Justice League. Whole bunch of stuff here. Witchfinder, Reign of Darkness. We've got Crone. So she's an old woman. Grendel. Oh, Grendel's coming back. Cute. Berserker Unbound. Mask, No One Left to Fight. American Gods, Fight Club. Count Crowley and Ether, Strayed, Mirage, Spell on Wheels, and as opposed to Hell on Wheels, that's cute. And Vox Machina. What is Strayed? Whatever. Oh, that's the one with the cat on the front. Gotcha. I bought it and I never reviewed it because it's just too hard to review it. Tommy Gun Wizards, issue 3 of 5. It only goes to 5. That sucks. Steeple. Oh no, that's Steeple, 3 of 5. Tommy Gun Wizards. Oh no, only goes to 4 issues. That's even worse. Trout, Far From Sarajevo. That looks good. Who does that? Joe Kubert. Wow, does everything on that. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Everything, Invisible Kingdom 7, Ruby Falls, all this good stuff here. The Witcher, Aliens, Tomb Raider, Aliens Rescue, FF Dot, the pixel art of Final Fantasy, nice. Disney Frozen True Treasure, Disney Little Mermaid, Star Blazers, Elfin Lied, What's Michael Fat Cat Collection, bunch of figures, Umbrella Academy Composition Notebook, that's perfect. Whole bunch of cool things here, little stuff, a couple toys. Okay, here we go with the IDW stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 100 coming down to lay it the smack down. The epic conclusion of City of War is here. All sorts of TNMT. We got Usagi. Congratulations to San Sakai on 35 years of excellence. Beautiful. And we're right back to Ragnarok. Oh, there's the poster with both of them on it. I actually saw this by Stan Sakai and Walter Simonson signed. I follow Walter Simonson on Facebook. He doesn't want to be my friend for some reason. Whatever. He doesn't know me. And yeah, The Breaking of Helheim issue 3 is out. Samurai Jack, Kento. Work to be revealed soon for Star Trek Picard. Okay. Bunch of Star Trek stuff. That I kind of lost interest in that. Glow versus the Babyface. That's funny. Rising Sun issue number 1. Probably got to check that out. Dungeons and Dragons Infernal Tides. And it's Jim Zub and Max Dunbar. Is this a new Dungeons and Dragons adventure begins here? Is it the same characters? Yes, unfortunately it is. So I probably won't be reading them. A bunch of G.I. Joe stuff coming out. Looks like it's going to be good. Magic the Gathering Chandra. Rom Dire Wraiths 2 of 3. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, here we go. Dude, they've got a My Little Pony short box. I might get that just because. But then again, they've also got the Transformers short box. I've never had a Transformers short box. Transformers 15, cute. Transformers Galaxies, issue number 3. Devastator. Oh, you better believe I'm getting that. Wow. My Little Pony, Friendship, blah, 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 blah. Hark, My Little Pony stuff. Marvel Action, the IDW Marvel stuff. Oh, wow, they're going to be doing Classics Ant-Man. Oh, that's cool. Me likey a lot. Fred Van Lent and Todd DeZago. Star Wars Adventures through them, the Mickey and Donald, Uncle Scrooge stuff, the Napoleon Dynamite. I still haven't seen the first issue. I guess that comes out soon. Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid saga continues. I've got to get that. Mountainhead, Road of Bones, Crow, Hark the Angels, Pandemica, British Ice from Hell, Master Edition. All sorts of cool stuff here. The Mighty Thor, Walter Simonson. Artisan Edition. That's cool. That is so cool. A bunch of, I don't know, games, I guess this is. Tournament of All Destroyers. Okay, let's move on now to another comic book company, and we'll call this one Dynamite. Dynamite. Kiss Zombies. Yes, of course, it's got to be Kiss. Ethan Sachs is going to be doing it. Kiss the End, which I read, and it was kind of good. Deluxe Premium Trading Cards. Red Rising, Sons of Ares. Black Terror. Betty Page Unbound, Terry Dodson, Betty Page Statue. That's actually really sexy. I know some people who are going to want the heck out of that. Okay, The Devil, Chastity, Red Sonja, Scorched Earth. Gail Simone has a Twitter poll that I just saw. She just posted right before I started doing this while I was waiting for another video to load. Was do we keep the bikini male? And yes, we definitely keep the bikini male. Even though it is undeniably sexist, let's face it, it's not so sexist that she's wearing less clothes than Conan. And that's important. Vampirella, a whole bunch of Vampirella. You know exactly what they're showing off with the Vampirella. Well, she's got the powers of being sexy. And you know that's really all it comes down to. Case in point. Okay. God, I love this. I'm so glad that I got this Art Germ variant for issue number 2. The Boys, the omnibuses. I'm going to have to check these out, man. These are just so good. The TV show is just amazing. So, yeah, Felix Leiter, James Bond Origins, $6 Million Man, Pathfinder, The Magicians. Wow, we're on something else. We're on Boom now. We're on Boom, guys. We are on Boom. Boom Studios. So we got these things. Just saw The Magicians, issue number 1. I'll probably check that out. Lila Sturgis and Lev Grossman. I'll probably check out The Magicians. This is based on the TV show. So, yeah, I'll check that out. Folklords, issue number 1. A whole bunch of Discovery stuff for you to check out. Boom. BB Free, number 1. Gabby Rivera. Isn't Gabby the one who did the America comic book? Oh, yes. Marvel's America comes to Boom Studios. Okay. World Dunlap does the art. I don't know why they would advertise that. That's so weird. Like, they're so proud of that. Anyway, Heartbeat number 1. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Hellmouth, Angel number 7, which is still by Brian Edward Hill. I love how sometimes he's Brian Hill, sometimes he's Brian Edward Hill. Make up your mind. Firefly, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Once and Future, Ronin Island, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Black Ranger variant. All this good stuff. That's issue number 45. Go-Go Power Rangers number 25. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers volume 10. Oh, here we go. Here's some Boom Studio short boxes. You know, I kind of dig this one because it's also got the Mech Warrior Who on there, which I actually really liked. Something is Killing the Children. Issue 1 comes out this Wednesday. Issue number 3 comes out in November. November 20th to be specific. Strange Skies Over East Berlin. Issue number 2. We've got... anyway, this one right here. I might actually get this. Oh, shoot. There's both... Oh, there's both sides of this. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Studios. This looks like it's going to be both sides of the same exact one. And it's only $13.99. I'm probably going to be getting this. That's probably the one I'm going to get in November because that is freaking awesome. That is beautiful. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. Gunnar Krieg Court, Volume 6. Lumberjanes, issue 68. Ghosted in LA 5, hardcover edition by Knight, The Avant-Gardes. Steven's Universe, Over the Garden Walls, Rocco's Modern Afterlife. And now we're going to break into the next set of things, and that's... these are just in general, so you can just check these out. You got like Jungle Fantasies, Beauties, The Matrix Comics 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition hardcover. These, if I remember correctly, these were just words. There was no actual comic in here. Just, it was basically a book. I could be wrong, but I hope I am. Anyway, yeah. IMC 3PO, good to know. Women of Action for DC hardcover. A whole bunch of good stuff here. Go ahead and pause this if you like it. Okay, unpause. A couple stuff here. The Cimmerian, Queen of the Black Coast, issue number 2. That's kind of cool. Conan joins up with Belit to brutally pillage and sail the poisonous river Zakeba, encountering ancient ruins, discover the true Conan, unrestrained, violent, and sexual. Read the story as he intended. Bonus material, the original Robert E. Howard story is included. Well, that's nice. It's a great, funny way of them saying, look, you know what? And I can't even blame them because Marvel did not do a good job with the Queen of the Black Seas, Queen of the Black Coast thing that, the Belit thing, Age of Conan. They just didn't do a good job with that. I think that was Meredith Finch? No, it wasn't. She's doing Valeria. Anyway, whoever did the other one didn't do a great job on it. I just didn't like it. Vampire State Building, still looking forward to that. When it finally comes out. Pause, unpause, pause, unpause. Oh, man. Okay, Action Lab. This is cool. A bunch of the sexy stuff. Looks like aliens. I'm wondering what the heck they're doing. Vamp Blade and all that good stuff. There's a new Vamp Blade coming out this Wednesday. Dark Red. I'm so shocked that this is just continuing, but it looks good, and a lot of you guys seem to like the comic book. I mean, 400 plus views on a variant. Excuse me, what do you call? Who does this book again? I don't remember. Oh, Aftershock Comics. Oh yeah, so Aftershock. Bang! Now we're in Aftershock. Congratulations, we're in Aftershock. Yeah. Anyway, for an Aftershock book, that's really good. Dark Arc doesn't get that many views, and Dark Arc is amazing. Animosity. Marguerite Bennett. Oh, good to know what she's doing now. Catwoman writer extraordinaire. Baby Teeth, the trade paperback's coming out. Issue number 17 is finally going to be coming out. Come on, Donnie. 32 pages. Temporal Knights 5, Rough Riders, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, baby. You are obsolete. Bad reception. Shoplifters will be liquidated. I love that name. Midnight Visa, issue 3. The Goon, issue number 8. Yes, I stopped reading. Oh, look at this. The Wrong Earth, volume 1 trade paperback is undeniably a essential item. And all these guys here. Pause, unpause. Laurel and Hardy meet the Three Stooges. That is freaking awesome. How about Laurel and Hardy meet Abbott and Costello? What's up with that one? Zorro. I love that these guys are still doing the Zorros. This is all cool. Oh, yes, the Jungle Fantasy. Cave Woman stuff. Oof, bootyful. Just bootyful. Simply marvelous, darling. So, a bunch of cool stuff here. I don't think I'm going to go through all this stuff because, like, there's a lot. I'd be going through this a lot. Jin, I still didn't read that. I should. But there's seriously a lot of stuff here, guys. Like, way too much for me to go page by page through all of these. So let's move on over here to the manga. Here's the manga. And you guys just pause when I get to the thing so you can check out what you actually want. Here's your pause, your unpause, pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause, unpause, feet, hooves, toenails, claws, bunions, foot warts. I've run out of things to say, so moving on. Oh man, I only had to come up with one more. Seriously? God, I feel so bad now. Man, you see that? You give up, and all of a sudden, that's when you were about to win. We were going to be so winning. Bunch of t-shirts, not as cool as the beautiful Halo stuff, but you know, that is actually pretty cool. Wow, number 6. Paracord bracelet. I want the beads, man. I want the what the heck is it called? Oh, for crying out loud, my mind's not right there right now. But anyway, I want those little beads that they use because that is what's so cool. That is what is up, baby. Okay, so now it's time to take a look at some of the toys. So let's move in here really quick, get up to the actual toy pages, and we can see what it is that people are selling in here. Because it's toy time. Why not have a John Wick shooting at Harley Quinn's buttocks? Queen Daenerys looking at why these people are racing with a shopping cart. Actually, I kind of want this if this is a 6-inch figure because I want that shopping cart for all of my 6-inch figures. Ha! Got these. Got to put together the review because, yeah. Go check out my other channel, CBU Toys, where I actually review toys, my peeps. I'm reviewing toys of that the bigger channels don't have yet. Just saying, because Access in Canada, they don't have. They have access to things that I don't have also, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, Sub-Zero, Legend, Bust, awesome. I would really like a 6-inch Rocketeer toy, as long as it matched my Marvel Legends figures, because that is just awesome. Like, what an absolutely great I think I gotta go back and watch that movie. Maybe read the comic books, man. I like the Rocketeer. Love this. I already mentioned it. We already saw this good stuff. There we go. Deathstroke, Batman from the animated series. Teen Titans Go! Westworld, Man in Black. This is beautiful. It's frighteningly beautiful. That's awesome. Cthulhu! Yeah, I thought I recognized his ugly mug. We've got this in Gotham Central. All these good things. Pause. Unpause. Harry Potter dragons. Sweet. There's supposed to be 4 of them, though. I only see 3. Whatevs. I hope that these are the 6-inch variety. Because, wow. That is actually really cool. I want that shopping cart. All of these guys here. We already saw these in the DC mag. Star Trek Discovery ships. Walking Dead, Wizarding World, Queenie Goldstein, Grindelwald. Oh, so these are the new Harry Potter things. They've already got some of the Harry Potter stuff out. I love this. Walking Dead. These guys. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Princess of Themyscira, 14-inch polyresin statue. I really like the colors on this. This is gorgeous because it actually looks like a Hellenistic statue. Wow. I don't know what the heck those things are. Orangenauts. Disney stuff. Whole bunch of Disney princess stuff. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, the Harry Potter figures. They've got the 6-inch Harry Potter figures right now. I already put up a review for all of these toys. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't start my channel until I did that, but I do have a lot of these characters here, including the actual Build-A-Figure himself, Red Hulk, with an Infinity Gauntlet that I put on. That's, you gotta admit, that's a good idea, right? That's a really good idea. Anyway, let me put my Smart Hulk right back up here and spread the pages. Merman! Merman! That is just awesome. These guys here with the toy chest and a little wonton soup guys, it looks like. Overwatch, whatever. Bunch of pops. Bunch of pops. Bunch more pops. Bunch more pops. And there's still more pops. Hello Kitty pops and Pez dispenser head look like pops. Whole bunch more pops. Pop, 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 pop tarts. Corn pops. These guys, that's a pretty cool looking Venom. I like that. And what else do we have here? Nice Godzilla stuff. Gigan. It's like I remembered his name just as I was turning the page. DBZ stuff. Ham from Toy Story. Got the DBZ stuff up here. It's DBZ time. DBZ time. Somebody remind me, what is the Ultimate Super Saiyan version of Goku, please? Because I don't know. And I asked and nobody told me. One Piece stuff. These things. Don't forget to pause if you see a page that you like. That is awesome. Wow, that is awesome. I got to see what cartoon that happened in. Excuse me, anime. Oh, I like the Red Robin, man. That's really cool. Sweet. Bunch more of the good stuff here. That looks fun. Whole bunch of good stuff here. All of this. Bunch of toys. Bunch of statues. Figures. Battletech stuff. Some of these just don't seem that interesting to me, and I hate when they do repeats. Looks like a blender, yes, or you know, a pleaser for that certain someone special in your life. Got maybe you're that certain special someone in your life. Tune tumblers, Mr. Miracle pint glass. Yeah, I will buy this. $10.99. You can't see it, so what the hell? Right down there. Look at that. $10.99 for a tumbler. Pint glass. I will buy the hell out of that, dude. Yes, I will buy that and I will use that, and I'll be pissed if my kids mess it up. Harry Potter one, that looks cool. Maybe my wife would like it. I'd rather her get the Big Barter one if they make it. Anyway, so yeah, cool. Got the Exorcist. Got a bunch of stuff up there. A bunch of football, monsters, and Pathfinder, and Anime, Dragon Age, and board game type things. Hero Clicks. Male Human Warlock. These, I think we're just about coming to when we've come to the end. Well, guys, that is going to be it for the previews books because I just busted my hump on all of these. I'm going to take these all out now. And you guys, like I said, if you want, you can always come in and purchase this book at regular cover price. You will not get the preview page because somebody else got it. Please tell me who got it. I'd like to say congratulations for being the winner, or the person who got the preview digital copy of this previews magazine. And more than that, yeah, you guys can still buy this one, and like I said, I'll sign these if you'd like. Yeah, anyway, just bang, there you go. And I'm out. Professor, but don't forget to check out Beautiful Halo, please. No more commercials for that, just letting you know. Anyway, I'm going to start doing this video up because I'm exhausted. I'm going to go now. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed. Okay, USA.